Hello. In this screencast, I will be introducing the learning management system that I selected for the term as my project, and I will also be going over the features and functions that I found useful when selecting this LMS. So this term, I will be using Canvas as my learning management system. So we'll just be kind of going through the infographic that I built last week, and I will show you the kind of important features that I've found already within the Canvas site. So within a technology facilitated learning environment, what I meant from that is that the sample course that I developed last term was strictly for online facilitation. So it was not intended to be a hybrid course. There was not intended to have any face-to-face interaction. So it was really important for me to find a learning management system that could be easy to access for the learners, something that they can go through from the course content to the assignment to the discussion. Basically, the rest of these essential features and functions within my infographic kind of go into more detail that would just help these learners get everything they can out of a strictly online course. The next requirement was the course objectives and course content must be easy to navigate in a clear and logical order over several pages. So what I meant by that is just that it just kind of made sense from a user's standpoint. So here I will click on the basic shell that I already have developed, which is not much. But you can see here I have kind of the different modules, and I've purposely put them in this order so that it flows correctly. Um, so each module kind of has its own tier, and then within each tier you can add content. So I just kind of practiced with the little tiny sample page here. So that Canvas fulfills this feature I was looking for. And next, the LMS must have discussion forums to share ideas and feedback. That's also to help the facilitator kind of make sure that everybody's on track. If there's any weird things that come up from discussion, to kind of hit those things head on, if any weird questions that might come up naturally in the discussion. So I don't have any learners within the course yet, and so obviously the discussion board has nothing in it. However, Canvas does indeed have a discussion section, so that's what I was looking for. I also was looking for an LMS that has messaging so that facilitators can answer questions, as well as just collaboration teams can contact each other quickly and efficiently within the same system instead of having to log into their alternate email or their school email or what have you. Everything's just kind of contained within the same application, so that's fantastic. That's what I was looking for. Next, within the LMS, I was looking for file sharing to facilitate collaboration. So there is file sharing here, but it's going to be really hard to kind of demonstrate any of that until we get further into building our course. Um, but I can kind of click here and show you guys. This will look familiar when I hit the edit button for editing content in one of my modules. You'll see all of these different features. So you can um, embed images and record and upload media. You can upload files down here at the bottom. So, and images, links, etc. So that was in Canvas, so that's great. And then that kind of goes along with my next feature, which was the LMS should also be able to embed multimedia resources. So I do have that already taken care of that I just demonstrated. And then finally, I was hoping that my LMS could allow the facilitator or myself to provide feedback in the online grading component. So again, not having to send separate messages within an inbox, but just as um, along with the grade, just a little feedback of, hey, you should look at this, or hey, this was a great idea, and just kind of Um, I find that to be especially important within an online setting because you don't have that face-to-face time with your professor, and so you should be getting that feedback as often as you can. So multiple ways for the facilitator to be providing feedback. So as I mentioned in a post last week, one of the most important things for me was that the user interface and the usability um, are kind of the biggest aspects that I was looking for in an LMS, mainly because the other needs of my sample course were so easy to be accommodated. What I was really looking for is just something that was clean and simple and easy to use. And already as a learner of within the Canvas environment, I found that that was really easy to use and just kind of made sense to use for me. Um, and so I was interested in kind of playing with it from the other side of the table um, and try Canvas out as a facilitator. And the final reason that I chose Canvas is because I am part of the Oregon State University campus. Um, as a staff, I work with a lot of university students, and so I'm really looking forward to learning the ins and outs of how to use Canvas and how to set up courses so that I can potentially use that down the road with our student employees. So, thanks for watching, everyone.